Hello, I hope you can see my screen. Today is 15th of March 2019. I'm currently on a blank screen. You can see daily review currency market, then there's the date on the lower side. So today is the last day of the week. We want to see whatever we said at the beginning of the week, if they've gone. We want to see if they've gone just as we said. We'll start off with the main pairs. We'll move straight from Euro USD, then to GBP USD, and then we'll move to USD JPY, SP500, Brent oil, and the last one should be gold. So let's start off with Euro USD to see what we said at the beginning of the week and what has actually happened. This is the weekly chart. We mentioned that this was a key level and that should price rise above it, just whatever it is doing now, then we expected price to be coming back and closing below 1.1290. This has not happened just yet. The price is still above the level where we're supposed to have sold from. So you took a sell as you said. Just know that should price close above 1.1290 by the end of today, then you should exit that trade. But should price come back and close below 1.1290, then this is still a very good place to sell from. You still want to sell here. Should price close below this level, pick a sell from the next, that's early next week, pick a sell, expect price to go up to 1.0484. So this view looks much more clear on this chart. There's a lot of consolidation here, and then there's another consolidation on the lower side and the upper side. We had that previously. The price was consolidating above that level, it went below it, and now we are consolidating on the lower side. This is a sign that we could be heading to the lower side. So you want to trade this correctly, just wait for price to close below 1.1290, pick a sell from that level early next week, expect price to go up to the lower side. So this view is only valid from the weekly chart. If you look monthly, it's something else. From the monthly point of view, actually supposed to look for a buy. We have a support, a resistance, there's a false break up, then there's a return, a support, then there's a break above. So this is still a resistance. So when price went above it, this was a very good support and a very good place to buy from. So from the monthly point of view, actually supposed to be in a buy as we speak. From the monthly chart, you're supposed to be looking for a buy, expecting price to go up to the top, but from the weekly, there's a sell. So if you sell it successfully, then that sell has to be short term. Sell it and maybe take profits at this line, and in case price goes clearly below that level, then you may also want to take profit at this line, and then there's also another level on the lower end, which is this one. So on this chart, we're actually looking at these levels, we are looking at that one, we are also looking at this one. We have the first one, the next one, the next one, the next one, and then there's the last one at 1.0484. We'll move to the next chart, and that should be GBP USD. I'll start by first looking at the indicator I'm having on this side. This is called MACD, and it has three lines. This is the main line, which is called signal line, and then there are the columns of MACD. The bars you're seeing that are green, they are called columns. So anytime you have the signal below 00 and then the column above below also 00, then that means the overall the trend is downward. And anytime you have the opposite, anytime you have the green one, the columns being above 00, and then the signal one also above 00, that means there's an active uptrend. So from what is happening now, despite the rise currently we are seeing with this pin bar, this engulfing candle, this pin bar, overall the trend is downwards. So whatever we are seeing now could just be retracement, and as I mentioned previously, that retracement should not go up to this level, should not go above this level here. So overall the trend is downwards, but we are seeing a move upward. The move we're currently seeing is just a retracement. We expect it to go up to this level so that we'll be able to pick a long sell from that level, expecting it to go to the lower side. So on this chart, GBP USD, expect price to move up to this level, pick a sell, have your take profit there, and your stop loss should be above this level at 1.5075. So you may place a pending sell limit, stop loss, and then the take profit. We'll move to the next chart. USD JPY. So nothing has changed much on this one. We still have our lines the same way we had them yesterday. There's the main line, there's the next one, there's the third one. We still want price to move up, but only if it can retrace back up to 110.78. The main thing is to wait for a retracement. You didn't buy it while price was here. Wait for price to come back down up to 110.78. Wait for price to retrace back down up to this level. Pick a buy from that point, expecting it to go up to 114.05. Then pick the second buy. Just a second. Here. Pick the second buy from that point, expect price to go up to the. So somehow this like some shape forming from this point to that point. It's like some wider V. This is how it looks. There's this shape. Then price moved up, continued down, continued up, and then it came back to the same point, and now we are seeing it moving up. So we basically expect price to go up to the top. This is what we are looking at, a possible scenario where price could come back from this level up to the top, just the same way where it came from. So I don't know how you call it. This could be harmonics or whichever, or even a butterfly. It looks like a butterfly for me. This is a very good trade. You want to buy it. If you didn't buy it, you can still get a chance to buy it, and you can still get a chance to buy it in the future should it go beyond 114.05. So ultimately, the last place price should get up to is this level, 117.92. We'll move straight to the next symbols, and that should be SP500. I'm going to load it afresh. I'm not going to use the chart I used previously. Yes, we have the chart loaded. So the reason I'm doing that because somebody asked me how comes I was recommending a buy instead of a sell while the price is approaching a key resistance. So this is why I mentioned a buy yesterday. Just look at this chart. I've not added any indicator, but I'm going to look at it from the longest time possible. This is how the chart has been looking since 2009. Since this point, we saw a very big move up. Price moved up like that. Then there was a retracement. Then it continued even higher. Then there was another slight retracement. Then it continued higher. It continued higher. Then there's another retracement. So the reason I'm focusing on this retracement is not because there are no retracements in between. There are retracements. These are retracement. These are retracement. But the major one are this one and the one I've marked already. So after that, there was another retrace. Price moved up, an impulsive move up. Then there was a retracement. Then it continued even higher. and then there's a retracement that is now bigger than any other retracement. So this was if this was to indicate a change in trend, then we expected price to remain below this level. Assuming this uptrend, the one we've seen since 2009, was coming to an end, then the retracement which we saw here actually should have ensured that the price is below 2618.60, but as it is at the moment, the price actually broke above, retraced back, and is now still above the same level. So this is still a sign that we are heading upwards. So as long as the price is above this zone, while the price is above this zone, we're actually looking for a buy. We want price to just retrace back to the same level before we can be able to pick a buy from that point, expecting it to continue even higher. So on this chart, SP500, we have a resistance, a very good place you want to take profit from if you bought from this level. And then there's this one, 2618.6, a very good place to buy from. You buy it here, you take profit at the top, and if price should get here and it does not close above, then this should be a very good place to take a temporary sell. So this is why I was saying that this is supposed to be a buy. We actually expect a break above. When I drew these lines like this, I drew a line here and then I measured the price should break above, retrace back before it continued up. I was actually looking at the same chart from the weekly chart and seeing that the price should continue upwards. So you took a buy there, you also had a chance to take a buy at that point, and in the future, should price go, as we said, above 2814.2, then you should be able to pick another buy from that point, expecting it to go up to the top. So that should be it. Or the SP500, we are still waiting for that buy. We took a buy. We've been buying all along since price was here. We took a buy, another buy, another one, and in the future you're also waiting to buy when the price is above this line. We'll move to the next one, and that should be Brent oil. This is how Brent oil looks, and I already have an indicator here. I'm going just to add a line to it. Already added the line. So this is how it works. This is how this indicator is called average directional movement index. To add it, you need to go to insert on the menu option, then indicators, and then it's amongst the trend indicator, if you can get that. So how it works is this: there's the complete line which is not dotted, and then there's the dotted green one, and then there's the dotted red one. As it is at the moment, as long as the green, the complete one, is above 25, there's a trend, but it does not indicate which trend is active. Then if the green dotted one is above the red one, then it means that the current trend which this is indicating, the complete one, is actually upwards. So as it is from where the price is now, from this point, the indicator has been showing us that the trend is upwards, and therefore we're supposed to look for a buy. That's why I'm having my lines drawn facing upwards. So what we wanted to happen previously was price to come back down up to this level, 62.86, so that we can pick a buy, expecting it to go either to this line, and the next one. So far, that has not happened. Instead, the price is heading even higher. So don't trade anything. Don't look for a trade at the moment. Wait for price to instead rise above 270.68, then a retracement before you can pick a buy from that point, expecting it to go even higher. So I'm not going to add much on this one. There's no trade at the moment. From the daily point of view, we are actually seeing a possibility where the price could move up. Therefore, we only recommend looking for a buy. If you have to trade it, ensure that that trade is a buy. Don't look for a sell at the moment. So we'll move to the next chart. That should be gold. I have gold on this chart already. This is how gold looks from the weekly point of view. There's a key level here, and from this point there's a very good breakout. Price went below it, then there's a consolidation below it, then price went above it, then there was struggling above it, then price broke below it, and now we are below, and the price is struggling also to remain below. So there's a line here which I mentioned that if you have to trade this commodity, then wait for price to get back to 1313.36. Wait for a retracement back to this level here. Let price retrace back up to 1313.38, then pick a sell from that point with your take profit along this trend line. So the main reason I'm saying that should be a sell is because from the monthly chart which we have here, this is a very key resistance. Somebody ought to have taken a sell from that point, and with that sell, price should go up to the trend line, this monthly trend line. We have there a support. There is also another support. There is also another support which was there just before now, and we expect the same place should price get back to it to be a very good place to buy from. So you sold it here, let the trade run only up to this level. Then if you buy it there, take profit, wait and buy, take profit, and should price break above it, then you're supposed to take profit up to the top. Sorry, you're supposed to pick a buy trade here, pick a buy on a break above, expecting it to go up to either this level or the last one. So that should be it for today. We've looked at all the 6 symbols. We have Euro USD where we are seeing on the weekly chart there's a sell, but on the monthly there's actually a very good buy. So I recommend you wait for a buy instead of a sell. Then gold, we want price to get back to this monthly level. There's a support, a support, a support, a false break, there's a break below, and then there's a resistance, and we want price to get back so that we can sell it. So with GBP USD, place a pending sell limit, have a stop loss, and then the take profit should be here. USD JPY is supposed to place a pending buy limit at 1.110.78. There, have your stop loss below here, and then the take profit should be at the top. Then we move to SP500 where we said you're supposed to take profits now, but wait for price to get back up, retrace so that you can pick another buy up to the top. Brent oil, you should remain flat, and then gold, we are waiting for a sell from around 13.38. So that should be it for today. See you again at the same time on Monday.